So if you've been around our channel, you know how much Collagen and I love opening mini versus mini brands, things like that. And we saw this one at Walmart, and it's Make It Mini Spa Kit. And we thought, how fun, let's get that. So we're going to open it and see what's inside. Okay, so this one really appealed to me because, as some of you may know, I owned a beauty salon that I put on hold when my husband got sick, and I'm working on opening another one actually here in my home. But I like spa stuff, you know. I like doing nails. I just like all of the makeup, all of that stuff. So I'm excited about this Miniverse spa thing, plus whatever it is, we get to make it. So that is kind of cool. So let me stop talking and pop the lid off and see what we've got here. So we've got one item. We've got, I think that would be 2 bath bomb holders, it says.
Molds. Bath bomb molds.
Bath bomb molds. I've made a lot of bath bombs, so I think this will be fun. Might even do a video on the craft channel on how to make bath bombs. But this is kind of, I think this would be fun for a kid as long as you're supervising. I wanted to start off by seeing how many different things you could make. It says 12 to create and collect. I don't think they're all bath bombs, but I can't really, I don't know. Some of them might be soaps.
Yeah, tropical soap, green apple marble soap, sandalwood soap, lavender marble soap, blossom soap, rose bath bombs, which looking at the oil here is the one we got.
I think we got that one.
Fresh soap, eucalyptus bath bomb. I can't pronounce that one, but it is a bath bomb. Lavender soap, grapefruit sugar scrub, and sandalwood sugar scrub. Yeah, so.
Okay, so
we did get the rose bath bombs.
Okay, so we have a rose bath bomb here, and we're going to read the instructions, and we'll be right back. Yes. Okay, so this is like a mini dropper. When you're making real life bombs, you can use the dropper to put like your scent in. So I'm assuming that's what that's for. We got a little plastic spoon and a little spatula. That all came in one of them. This right here, I believe, is legs.
Yep, legs
for whatever this is.
I think it's supposed to be like kind of like a bath.
Isn't that kind of cute?
Like a little bathtub.
Oh, a little bathtub.
Because you can put your bath bombs on this.
Oh.
And this kind of sets like right in.
Our dolls are going to love this. We don't have to make little bathtubs for the dolls. We can just use this. Yeah. For the Barbies, the 18-inch dolls, maybe not so much. Don't think they're going to fit in it.
And I think the Barbies might. I know the like Chelsea dolls will fit.
Oh, the Chelsea dolls will have a blast. We could probably put 4 or 5 of them in here. They'll have a community bath bomb party. Makes me want to do more of these. Okay, this one I'm trying to remember. I wanted to say it was $8, which I didn't think was a bad price. Are you having problems?
Yeah, it's not quite long enough to fit long ways, so I'm trying to see if I can get it to, like...
Does it pull open?
Not that I see, no. Oh, I was wrong. It does.
Yeah, I was thinking it.
Ah,
there we go. Then we got the bath bomb powder in this one. Bath bomb powder.
It does look like we're gonna need like a cup of water.
Frizzy, of course. Frizzy powder and frizzy powder. So these are going to be relatively safe bath bombs because regular bath bombs have a lot more ingredients in this. Let's see what's in here. This is a square something or other. This is obviously the perfume scent. Let's see what this is. Busy with it. See, yeah, there's
our loofah that it comes
a
with.
little loofah. Cute.
And then our mixing bowl.
Okay. So, do we like
So
mix one each?
I haven't quite gotten there yet.
Those are our molds.
Let's see.
I'll get the molds out later.
Make it. Mix your ingredients by following the step-by-step recipe card from your pack.
I don't see a recipe card.
I think it's this that we're supposed to follow.
Gotcha.
So it does look like we mix like one of these into the bowl.
So these are the little molds.
And I can't tell if it's like 16 to 19 drops of the oil or water.
Let me see. I'm hoping, because I made bath bombs before, that... Oh, it's drops. So this would be the rose.
Yeah.
So you're going to put 16 to 19 drops of the rose using the little dropper.
Okay, so for the time being, we're going to set our little tub off to the side. Same with our mold, because we don't quite need them yet. But we do need the bowl. So open that.
There you go. Now you're just going to do like... I would do the 19, I think. That was like 3. 8, 10, 12,
13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19.
Okay.
This smells really nice. I'm not really a rose-scented person. This one just smells really nice. Okay.
Okay, number 2, we're going to put one of these in. So that's the bath bomb powder. So let me cut it open for you.
It's to put like your bath bombs in once you're done making them.
And then it has you mixing it with this little spatula.
Mix all mixed up.
Now it says to put the fizzy powder in. This is definitely a child's way to do it. So it looks like we would put all of that in there.
I'm using some of the powder. I'm making a mess.
It's okay. You always make a mess when you make bath bombs. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, plus if like our Harry Potter ones, they're like this. We've made messes with them before. Which is why if you're a kid doing this, always have parental supervision, because you will make a mess and you don't want your parents getting mad at you. Trying to make sure it's like really well combined. Plus I gotta break up some of these clumps. Okay, I don't think it's going to get any more combined than what it is. I'm trying to break up some of these clumps more. Don't want clumpy bath bombs. Okay.
Okay, so basically, you're going to put the powder into the into there. You're just going to kind of fill it.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're supposed to it feels like it's not, but it is. And then it wants you to let that set for 60 minutes. Oh. So you're going to let that sit for 60 minutes, and then you're going to take it apart, and you'll have 2 little bath bombs. So this is what we have so far. They're in their molds. And I'm a little kind of surprised because there isn't a whole lot of moisture in them, which usually when you're doing bath bombs, the moisture, the little bit of moisture that you have in there is what keeps them together. But we'll see. We'll come back in 60 minutes and finish.
I'll show you what they look like when they're done.
Yeah. Okay, so it's been a few hours. And I don't feel real good about these bath bombs because I'm feeling like there wasn't enough liquid to really keep them together. So I'm thinking that we might try again, but use more of the drops. I'm kind of surprised they didn't have us put water in them. But when I was reading the instructions, when they said we needed water, it was actually to put in the bathtub. So are we ready to see if they actually stuck together?
Yeah, let's see how they did.
Okay. One looks really good and one doesn't.
Other, not so much. I don't think I put enough in this one.
Well, there were some left over.
Yeah, I think one of them I didn't add enough of the powder to.
Okay. So that could be something that, you know, you guys can learn from our boo-boo if you decide to get one of these, is to leave it in a little longer.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, the other side looks just fine.
Yeah, and then of course we haven't seen the other side of this one yet.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't enough powder in this one. And that's why it didn't really work.
Oh, look! Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, so again, this one, I didn't add enough of the powder to it, and that's why it didn't form properly.
Did you want to try it again?
Yeah.
And why don't we do that, and then we'll just come back and...
Yeah, so we'll add a little more of the mixture to this one. Yeah, that should be good now.
So we'll just let that set for another hour, and we'll come back and see if we got a second bath bomb, and that way we'll know what we did wrong.
Yeah. I made a mess again.
That's all right. And what's kind of cool about this kit, though, is we have enough to actually make 2 more. Plus, maybe not. Maybe when you do one batch, if you fill it up really good and pack it. I know when I'm making like grown-up sized bath bombs, I really pack them in, like pack them so there's nothing loose. But like I had mentioned to you before, there's usually a little bit more moisture to it too that's kind of keeping it together. So I'm kind of surprised that that one is staying together. But I think personally doing it as a review, I think it would be really awesome and fun. Just remember when you're doing it with your kids, first, adult supervision. And second, make sure that you fill it all the way up. So we're going to do one last part of this video once this one comes in, and that's where we, I think we're supposed to fill it with water, and then you can watch the bath bombs.
Yeah, I think it's like warm water.
It's, looks like 93 or 98 Fahrenheit it says.
Yeah.
And then you would put the bath bomb in there. And that would really be a fun part for kids because they should be fizzy.
Yeah.
You know, so when we've given this one time to settle, we'll come back with some warm water in our tub and see if the bath bombs actually fizz, because I think that would really be a fun part for the kids to be able to see. So thanks for watching, and we'll be right back to you. It'll be like 2 seconds to us. It'll probably be like, you know, tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's see what happened. Well, I can tell you that it split in the middle.
For some reason, that one just does not want to stay.
It doesn't want to stay together. Yeah, see the bottom. We did get half a bomb though. But for some reason, the bottom one doesn't want to stay together. And it is really dry. So it could just be that because it's so dry, it won't shape. Because I know when I make regular bath bombs, it's a little bit moister than that. You don't want it to be like really moist, but a little bit moist so that it kind of sticks together.
So I think if we were to make a couple more bath bombs using this kit, we will add a little bit more moisture. So
like I usually use like almond oil and just put a few drops in the whole thing. And it's just enough. So anyway, but we did get these two, and I think that I really am giving this a good review because I think it'd be a good kit for kids. Even maybe just putting a couple more drops of the scent in might have even helped. Although we did put the 19, but it's possible even just putting a little more of this would have helped it. Yeah. Because these stuck together fine. It was just like this batch just didn't get enough of the moisture. So like when you're mixing it, if it seems like there's some that just kind of like hanging around, it isn't really like collecting, then maybe you could put a few more drops in it. So anyway, that is my unrequested wisdom on that subject. So what we want to do now is we wanted to fill the bathtub. I heated up this water because it said to do 98 degrees. So we're going to heat up the bathtub.
Remove that for a quick sec. So we can pour our warm water in.
It didn't really say how high. It kind of showed it pretty high though, like that.
Yeah.
And then we just put one of the bath bombs in.
Place our trans loofah back.
Yeah, we just love those. I mean, the dolls are just going to go crazy.
Right. Should we do the half or the full?
Well, let's see what happens with the half. So that we don't have little tweezers. We might have to move that so they can see better.
It's not really picking up on camera, but
You want me to I could lift
almost
it
like
up.
it's more of like the color. It's showing like the bubbling effect.
Maybe you could put the other one in while I hold it closer to the camera so they can see. What do you think?
Bubbles.
Now, these aren't bubble bath bombs.
Yeah.
And I don't like to use the bubble bath bombs because they require an ingredient that is not the safest, that I wouldn't want to soak in or put my child in or anything. So
Yeah, I love the light pink color that it has.
Yeah.
It matches the loofah so well.
yeah.
It is a little hard to tell on camera, but the water is pink now.
Yeah, the water's pink. But it's not so pink that it would discolor your dolls, like if you wanted to put your dolls in there or something. Yeah. And once you let it cool down, because I think I might have warmed the water too much, your little ones could probably soak their hands in there.
Yeah.
And because it does, it feels soft when you soak your fingers in there. I would just wait for it to cool down a little bit before I let my kids do that. But yeah, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would give it a 9 simply because we did have a portion that didn't stick together, but in a way that could have just been us and we didn't maybe do enough of something. So, what do you guys think? You think this is something fun that you would try with your little ones? I kind of would like to get some more for when Kalijah's sisters come over, because they're like 16 and 13, and I think they're at just the age that they would really appreciate doing something like that. So let us know in the comments what you think, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.